In this video, we are going to discuss why pandas are endangered and why saving them matters. When you think of a panda, what comes to mind? Is it that big, round, cuddly bear with the iconic black and white patches? Of course it is. Pandas have captured our hearts like few other animals on this planet. They are symbols of peace, gentleness, and the wild, beautiful places left on Earth. Their playful antics and gentle nature make us smile. We see them on t-shirts, in movies, and as beloved zoo ambassadors. But behind that adorable face is a serious story, a story of survival. These incredible animals are facing a silent crisis, and they need our help now more than ever. It's a paradox, isn't it? An animal so loved by so many is also one of the most vulnerable. The truth is, the giant panda is an endangered species. Think about that for a moment. This animal, a global icon of wildlife, is teetering on the edge. It's a reminder that even the most cherished creatures aren't safe from the pressures of our modern world. Saving them isn't just about protecting one species, it's about protecting an entire ecosystem and, in turn, protecting ourselves. So, what is life really like for a giant panda? Let's go on a little adventure into their world. Imagine waking up in a cool, misty mountain forest in China. The first thing on your mind? Food. For a panda, life revolves almost entirely around one thing: bamboo. These guys are incredible eating machines. They spend about 10 to 16 hours every single day just munching away. An adult panda can eat a staggering 26 to 84 pounds of bamboo daily. It's their primary source of nutrition and water. When they aren't eating, they can be surprisingly energetic, climbing, running, playing. They have a special wrist bone that acts like a thumb, helping them grip stalks as they sit and eat. But a panda's day isn't all work. When they aren't eating, they conserve energy, resting and napping. Despite their bulk, they're expert climbers, scrambling up trees to sleep or escape danger. And let's not forget their playful side. Cubs love to tumble and play, which melts your heart. Now, the cutest thing on the planet, a panda cub. When they're born, they are tiny, pink, and completely helpless. They weigh only about 3 to 5 ounces. That's about the size of a stick of butter. Blind at first, they rely on their mother's warmth. Watching a cub open its eyes and take its first wobbly steps is a true miracle of nature. Life for a panda is a delicate balancing act, and their world is more fragile than you might think. The biggest threat they face is habitat loss. As human populations expand, forests are cleared for farming, roads, and new towns. This carves up the panda's territory into small, isolated patches. Imagine trying to find food when your neighborhood has been broken apart by highways and fences. Imagine trying to find a mate. For a panda, this fragmentation is devastating. This leads to another major challenge: having babies. Pandas have a notoriously difficult time reproducing. A female panda is only fertile for a very short window each year, just 24 to 72 hours. Relying on a single food source is risky. Every few decades, a whole species of bamboo will flower and die off at the same time. Now, with habitat islands, they can get trapped where their food has vanished. This can lead to starvation. Climate change is also affecting bamboo growth. All these factors, habitat loss, breeding difficulties, food shortages, create a perfect storm for the giant panda. Giant pandas are specialists adapted to a very specific lifestyle and environment. That specialization is now their greatest vulnerability. They can't adapt overnight to a new diet or home. They're locked in a struggle against fast-changing forces. This is why human intervention has become absolutely critical. Faced with such daunting challenges, you might think the panda's story is doom and gloom, but that's where you'd be wrong. This is where the story gets truly inspiring. All around the world, an incredible army of people has risen to the challenge. Scientists, veterinarians, zookeepers, and dedicated conservationists. They work together in a global effort to pull the panda back from the brink. This mission centers on one of our most successful conservation tools: breeding programs in China and at zoos worldwide. Here, scientists use cutting-edge technology to track hormonal cycles and sometimes assist with artificial insemination. Every successful pregnancy is a massive victory. These centers are like Noah's Ark for pandas. They create a vital safety net for the wild population. Cubs are raised with naturalistic enrichment and minimal human contact so they can learn natural behaviors. Scientists teach them to forage, identify predators, and navigate the wilderness. Seeing a captive-born panda take its first steps into its ancestral home is one of conservation's most rewarding moments. This work is a global partnership, zoos from San Diego to Edinburgh, sharing resources and knowledge with Chinese experts. When you visit a panda at your local zoo, you're seeing an ambassador for its species, helping fund and educate people about conservation. These actions turn our love for pandas into real, tangible support back in China. This global teamwork is the secret ingredient to the panda's success story. And the amazing news is, it's working. All this hard work and global cooperation is paying off in a big way. The tide is beginning to turn. In China, the government has established a massive network of over 60 panda reserves. They've also created bamboo corridors that reconnect fragmented patches, letting pandas travel, find food, and meet mates. As a result, the wild population has started to slowly but steadily increase. A few years ago, the IUCN downlisted the giant panda from endangered to vulnerable, a monumental achievement. The baby boom in breeding centers, twins, and record numbers of cubs gives us a new generation with a brighter outlook. These healthy cubs are living proof that our efforts are making a measurable difference. Saving the panda means saving forests, protecting our climate, water sources, and the biodiversity that sustains us. It's a promise we make to future generations. The panda's story shows we can reverse damage and restore balance. The panda has become a global symbol of conservation success. It reminds us that even in the face of great challenges, there is always hope. Our combined efforts are making a real difference. If you liked it, tap that like and hit subscribe so you don't miss what's next.